Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, another very quick tag. I've had a route through. I keep a box of tags, pre-printed tags, or tags that I've printed off, and I thought actually that would make a really good background. I quite like the writing, I like the colour. I'm after, as I've said before, a bit of a monochromatic scheme. And I've even learned how to say that properly. So I'm just going to draw around it so I can get the right size. And then hopefully cut it in a reasonably straight line. I have to say, freehand cutting is not my forte. Fussy cutting I can do, because that isn't straight lines, is it? I was thinking, well, why can I cut out round things, but I can't cut straight lines? Because I don't need to cut straight lines. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. So that's going to be my background. This is my quest to use up these very thin, very flimsy index cards that are going yellow. See, they don't even need edging, these ones don't. Right, I do stamp out loads of, I get some of my stamps, and this is done in the StazOn Timber Brown. Not quite black, but dark enough to sort of show everything. So I stamp them all out and then I go over it. I do cut round them. There was a lady commented on the last one about fussy cutting. I make mistakes. There you go. There's one that I did earlier. I cut off half the butterfly. So I have cut these out just to sort of, because that's what I like doing. It relaxes me of an evening. Mindfulness, I think it's called. So I have actually got 3. I have an idea of what I want to do. I want to put, I do want to blank out some of this because I want to put green on it. So my trusty gesso. So if I just quickly, oh, we went to the beach yesterday. We took, we had, one of our young ladies has a sibling that they don't get to see very often, so we all met up at the beach. Oh, and it was brilliant. We had an absolute whale of a time. My husband surfs, so he was introducing a couple of the other kids to surfing, and yep, they thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't think that's quite enough. I want that a bit thicker over this side. But consequently, I have come back with a bit of a cold going on, I think. Now, whether it's a change in temperature, it's now raining. It was about 25 degrees on the beach yesterday. I just give this a quick. One of the things about having a bit of a clear out is you come across, I've come across things that I've had for years and have not done anything with. So, bundled sage, distress stain. I really like this. Put on lint to give an effect of grass. So all I want is sort of green along this side, but it does come out very, very quick. Yep, quite like that. And if I run it down the edge, it becomes a sort of border. Let's get rid of that piece. Now I am going to have to dry this again. Okay, that's mostly dry. Now I'm thinking I'm going to put a stencil down the side. I quite like that one. What have we got? I'm into bricks at the moment. Everything is bricks, so let's go somewhere different. Oh, there we go. Let's do a honeycomb. Ooh, and that fits. I do it over the green. I love playing with this stuff. I like that. Dump that in the water. Give that a quick blast. What I have found is you can burn this stuff quite easily, as I found, and it all bubbled and looked a bit weird. So what I want to do is I think I'm going to have those up there, but that looks a bit plain. So back to my trusty medicine box or first aid box. Oh, that could work. So if I just scrunch it up a bit, make it look a bit less like I've just cut it, is what I'm trying to say. We had some birds back in the hedge. Much to my cat's disgust, they've all gone back to having collars with bells on. I love my cats dearly, but I also like the birds. Okay. That looks a bit better. So if I stick some on there. It will fit. I've decided it is going to fit. Oh, I'm liking that. Right, that doesn't look the right colour. It needs a bit. What have we got? Tea dye. Let's try some of that on it. Oh yeah. Just if I zoom in a bit, just to add a bit of interest. So that looks a bit more. Actually, that could almost be some of the butterflies we've got in the garden at the moment. So that's tea dye and that's plain. Yep, I'm liking that. So if I just quickly do... This is a very easy way of making your own little butterflies, or whatever stamps you've got that you've... Although I know there's been a lot of talk lately about angel policies, and I am trying to keep up with it all. Andrea from Artie Mays has done some brilliant videos on them. Angel policies being what you can and can't use in your works. I was thinking perhaps a dimension, one of the foam pads, but I think that will probably be enough. So, have some glue on the back. And let's pull him off at an angle. And then all I'm doing is I'm just putting my thumbnail in either side of the body. So you get a nice sort of flat bit on the back. And it will give you a bit of dimension. So if he goes about there, and then, oops, and that one, what do we think? Oh yes, I could follow one up there. And then that goes on the back of the card. And how easy is that for a tag? I think I might just go around it, seeing as I've already done it on some sides. This paste isn't quite dry yet, so I'm being a bit careful with it. Yeah, I think this is probably the easiest tag I've ever done. Concentration. I find it so difficult to talk and concentrate. Sorry, people. Should be filling you with lots of sound. And then we have it. Of course, if the texture paste was a bit dry, I could push it down probably in my haste to do it. So there we have tag number 3. I am so enjoying this. I'm hoping you're enjoying, or it's giving you ideas anyway. It's certainly a way of using up, for me, using up all my bits. There we go. Tag number 3. I hope it gives you some inspiration to use up some of your stuff. Right, take care, and I will speak to you all later. Bye.